All right, shalom, shalom. We are the real Hebrew Israelites. Come out here week in and week out to prophesy the downfall of this wicked kingdom of America. Tell you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, you are the children of Israel. But before we begin, we want to give all praise, honor, and glory to
Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi, bahasham, Qadash.
double honors to our teachers, the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Much respect to you brothers laboring worldwide in truth and sincerity. Amen. Call on Yahawashi for being able to come out here again, man. All right, and we're going to prophesy against you goddamn devils, man.
That's right.
The root of all evil. Give me Ezekiel 35. We started. We hold second Ezra 4 and I believe 28. And then we got 35.
This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 35, verse 1. Moreover, the word of the Lord Yahawashi came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir.
So the Lord says, set thy face against Mount Seir, man. Set your face against these damn devils. Go ahead.
And prophesy against it.
And that's what we're doing. We've been commanded to prophesy against this devil. Go ahead.
And say unto it, Thus saith the Lord power.
Yep.
Behold, O Mount Seir, I am against
thee. As the Lord Yahawashi is ultimately against you, man. And we need this place to go for our kingdom to be established. You got that right quick? Second Ezra 4. Go ahead.
It's the book of Second Ezra, chapter 4, verse 28. But as concerning the things whereof thou askest me, I will tell thee. For the evil is sown.
For the evil is sown at Mount Seir in America, Babylon the Great. Go ahead.
But the destruction thereof is not yet come.
So the destruction hasn't come, so we have declared to prophesy the destruction of America. Go ahead.
If therefore that which is sown be not turned upside down, and if the place where the evil is sown,
see the place where the evil is sown, go ahead,
pass not away,
get rid of, go ahead,
then cannot it come that is sown with good.
See, so we need this place to go. And that's why the Lord declared for us to prophesy against Mount Seir. All right? Go ahead,
God. And I will stretch out my hand against thee.
Go ahead.
And I will make thee most desolate.
And the Lord is going to make these devils most desolate. Go ahead.
I will lay thy cities waste.
Yep.
And thou shalt be desolate.
Go ahead.
And thou shalt know that I am the Lord.
Keep going.
Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred.
See, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, ongoing, everlasting hatred. Right? Matter of fact, let me get that word right quick. Read that again, Brother Bishop.
Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred.
Go ahead.
And hast shed the blood of the children of Israel.
Yep, that word perpetual, all right? It says never ending or changing. So this deep-rooted hatred that Esau has, it has never ended. It has never changed. Go ahead, bro.
By the force of the sword
Go ahead.
In the time of their calamity.
Go ahead.
In the time that their iniquity had an end.
Yeah, these devils did nothing but full of their affliction. Can you find that, brother? I'm very sore displeased with the heathen.
Therefore, as I live, saith the Lord Yahawashi, I will prepare thee unto blood.
See, the Lord has already prepared you unto blood because of your perpetual hatred against the children of Israel. You found that? Go ahead.
This is the book of Zechariah, chapter 1 and verse 15. And I am very sore displeased with the heathen that are at ease.
Yep, that are at ease. All these damn nations are at ease. Go ahead.
For I was but a little displeased.
Go ahead.
And they helped forward the affliction.
And they helped forward the affliction, man. At the time our calamity had an end, these devils kept putting it on. Redlining, creating laws, three strike laws, where if Jake was to go into a store and steal a piece of bubble gum, that was his third strike. He got life. This damn devil, man. You forward the affliction. And the Lord said he's prepared your ass unto blood. Is that it on that?
All
right, go ahead.
And blood shall pursue thee.
And blood is going to pursue your ass. Go ahead.
Since thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee.
Since you ain't hate this blood, this wickedness you perpetuated, guess what? The blood is going to pursue you. You're going to get it back. Is there more on that? Give me Psalms 137. You're going to get it back. all that righteous blood is gonna come back on you, man. You got something? Go ahead.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 14 and verse 21.
Yep.
Prepare slaughter.
Matter of fact, start at verse 2 and then jump down to 21.
Okay, come. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 14 and verse 2.
Yep.
It says, and the people shall take them and bring them to their place,
Go ahead.
and the house of Israel
Go ahead.
shall possess
Shall
them
possess them. Go ahead.
in the land of the Lord
Yep.
for servants and
For
handmaids,
servants and handmaids. Go ahead.
and they shall take them captive,
Yep.
whose captives they were,
Yep.
and they shall rule over their
And
oppressors.
that's what's gonna happen. We're gonna rule over our oppressors. Now you jump down to 21. That's what's gonna happen, man. This blood that you done poured out, guess what? You gonna drink all the dregs thereof. Matter of fact, go ahead. You got it.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 14 and verse 21. Prepare slaughter for his children,
Yep.
for the iniquity of their
Yeah,
forefathers.
you gonna get it back because you are your forefather. The Lord said, prepare slaughter. Go ahead, brother.
That they do not rise, nor possess the land,
Yep.
nor fill the face of the world with cities.
Nor fill the face of the world with cities, and that's what Esau has done. With his wickedness, he had filled the face of the world with cities, man. All right, go ahead.
For I will rise up against them,
Yep.
saith the Lord of hosts.
See, again, it's Yahawashi who's going to rise up against these devils, man. Go ahead.
And cut off from Babylon the name,
Yep.
and remnant, and son, and nephew,
Yep.
saith the Lord.
Yep. So the Lord's going to cut your whole line off. That's dealing with the men, the sons, and the nephew. Your whole line is going to be cut off. You're going to be done away with because you have not hated blood. I got something right quick. This is Psalms chapter 75 and verse 8. You know what? Verse 6. For promotion cometh neither from the east, nor from the west, nor from the south. But the Most High is the judge. He putteth up one and setteth up another. And that's what you're seeing right now. The Lord is putting Esau down, and he's setting up Israel in this place. It says, for in the hand of the Lord there is a cup, and the wine is red and full of mischief. And he poureth out the same, but the dregs thereof, all the wicked of the earth shall wring them out and drink them. So you're going to drink of that cup of slavery, man.
Right.
You're going to drink of that cup. You're going to drink of the dregs. Now, you know the dread is when you finish a beer and you got that the fuzz down at the bottom, that nasty shit. That's what your ass going to drink, Esau. You're going to drink that nasty, and you're going to drink every drop of it. Go ahead, Doc. So, yep. Yep, that's it.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 137, verse 7.
Yeah.
Remember, O Lord, Yahawashi.
You read out of here.
Remember, O Lord,
Yeah, remember, oh Lord. Go ahead.
the children of
And
Edom.
guess what? The Lord has put you in the scope, in the scopeo right now. You're being revealed. The Lord is remembering you. Can you get 2 Thessalonians 2 and 3 real quick? Read that again, from the top.
Remember, O Lord, the children of Edom.
Yeah, this devil is being revealed right now. That's why the Lord remembering your sins. Go ahead,
This is the book of 2 Thessalonians, chapter 2 and verse 3. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come.
What day? The day that Esau being taken out of power. This transfer of rulership. Go ahead.
Except there come a falling away first,
See, we had to fall away from our heritage. Go ahead.
and that man of sin be revealed.
Esau Edom be revealed. His wisdom is being taken away. This nigga is being abased. All right, he can't get his plans out without having some type of confusion come up. That's why they trying to mandate everything. He no longer going with the deception. He's got to bring the sword. You got it out.
The son of perdition,
Yep, go ahead.
who opposeth and exalteth himself,
Who opposes him and exalts himself. Go ahead.
and exalteth himself above all that is called Yahawah,
Go ahead.
or that is worship, so that he as Yahawah
Yep.
sitteth in the temple of Yahawah,
As silver in the temple of the Most High, man. He painted his figure, his images. All right, iconoclasm. That's blaspheming of the Holy Spirit. Go ahead, bro.
showing himself that he is Yahawah.
Yep.
Remember ye not that when I was yet with you, I told you these things.
These things have been brought back up to our remembrance. And guess what? The Lord is now revealing this devil because he's been revealed. Go ahead.
And now ye know that withholding that he might be revealed in his time.
See, that he might be revealed in his time. We're in the time of this devil being revealed. That's why the Lord told us to set our face against Mount Seir and prophesy against it. That's what we do. Go ahead, Al.
For the mystery of iniquity doeth already work.
See, even back in that time, during the Roman campaign, all right, over Jerusalem, at that time of Paul writing this, even the mystery of iniquity was already at work. Go ahead.
Only he who now letteth will let until he be taken out of the way.
Yahawah letting this damn devil stay in power, man. And the transfer of power is coming. Go ahead, bro.
And then shall the wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth.
See, and that's what's happening now. The Lord said, prophesy against Mount Seir. He's now being revealed, and the Lord is consuming him with the spirit of his mouth. Go ahead.
And shall destroy the brightness of his coming.
And he's going to destroy him with the brightness of his coming. The chronological order, man. All right, now this devil is being revealed. All right, and he's being abased. And now the judgment is going to come. Go ahead, Ike, you got it.
God, this is the book of Psalms, chapter 137, verse 7. Remember, O Lord, the children of evil.
See, we bringing the remembrance of this nigga iniquity, his sins, up to Yahawashi. We crying out to the Heavenly Father, right? Go ahead.
In the day of Jerusalem, who said, raise it, even to the foundation thereof.
Go ahead.
O daughter of Babylon, who ought to be destroyed.
Who daughter of Babylon, aka America, who ought to be destroyed. Why do you think it's talking about Edom, right? And equated with the daughter of Babylon, because this bitch hasn't been touched by a major war. This bitch only touched herself. Go ahead, Al.
Happy shall he be that rewarded thee as thou hast served us. Happy shall he be that taketh and dasheth thy little ones against the stone.
Yeah, since you ain't hated blood is gonna pursue thee, man. All right. You don't wanna have these things come to pass, but guess what your ass should have did? Because the Lord is a righteous power. What he said, an eye for an eye. You don't think you're gonna get it back? And the very same ones who did those atrocities, guess what? You're gonna be paid back by the same ones you did it to, man. That's righteous judgment. The Lord hates false battles. Go ahead, Al. That was on that. Go to Psalms 149. And matter of fact, you can start at the top on that.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 149, verse 1.
Yeah, man, you see that? See, motherfuckers getting kicked out. And now they're gonna put all this shit on the convertible, man. On the convertible. See, that's the Lord, man. He ain't playing, man. Go ahead, Al.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 149, verse 1. Praise ye the Lord. Sing unto the Lord a new song.
Yeah, and we are singing to the Lord this new song, this gospel. Go ahead.
And his praise in the congregation of his saints.
And guess what? The congregation means with the flock. So we singing this new song with the flock. All right? In the congregation of Yahawashi. Go ahead.
Let Israel rejoice in him that made him.
The elect. We're the only ones, Lord willing, we part of that. I'm rejoicing in the Lord Yahawashi that made us. Go ahead.
Let the children of Zion be joyful in their king.
Go ahead.
Let them praise his name in the dance. Let them sing praises unto him with the timbrel and harp.
Go ahead.
For the Lord taketh pleasure in his people.
See, the Lord taketh pleasure in his people. All right, the elect on this side. Go ahead.
He will beautify the meat with salvation.
Woo! He will beautify the meat. So he cleaning us up right now, making us ready for the marriage. He will beautify the. Read that again.
For the Lord taketh pleasure in his people.
The Lord taketh pleasure in his people. Go ahead.
He will beautify the meat with salvation.
Well, did the Lord change? Did the Lord change? As a matter of fact, give me Micah 3:6. Did the Lord change? He said, read that again. Let's get down to it.
Psalm chapter 149, verse 4. For the Lord taketh pleasure in his people.
For the Lord taketh pleasure in his people. Did the Lord change? Is he for everybody? You got that out?
Micah 3:6.
I believe so.
Therefore the night shall be unto
Malachi 3 and 6. Yeah, man. Did the Lord change? Do the Lord change? Is it now just for everybody? Because now they say they believe. Is it? Yes. Let's read it.
This is the book of Malachi, chapter 3, and verse 6. For I am the Lord, I change not.
Hey, he said he changed that. Go ahead.
Therefore ye sons of Jacob are not consumed.
Therefore, you sons of Jacob, you Israelites, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, you're not consumed. That's why you still here. That's why the Lord has now given you this information. Yeah, but niggas gonna laugh never when they ain't got nothing to eat. We'll see how much that shit be funny. We'll see how funny that shit is. Go ahead, huh? So the Lord don't change, man. He don't change. You got it.
Let the saints be joyful in glory.
Yep.
Let them sing aloud upon their beds.
Go ahead. Oh, who are the saints? The saints are the Israelites. Matter of fact, can you get Psalms chapter 50 and verse 5? Let's prove that. If we out here, we ain't going nowhere. We out here. Well, let's chop this thing down all the way. Let's get all the little bits and bites of the meat. Let's cut it on up. Go ahead, huh?
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 50, and verse 5. Gather my saints together.
My saints together. Go ahead.
Unto me.
Go ahead.
Those that have made a covenant with me by sacrifice.
Who made the covenant with the Lord by sacrifice, man? That's plain. The Israelites. Go ahead, huh? Read that again.
Let the saints be joyful in glory.
Yep.
Let them sing aloud upon their beds.
Yep.
Let the high praises of the Most High be in their mouth.
Go ahead.
And a two-edged sword in their hand.
Hey man, that two-edged sword's coming back. Right now is the word of Yahawah Shah. But this thing's gonna manifest. See, the Lord always brings things from the spiritual, all right, to the physical. It always starts in the spiritual. All right, the words are spoken. All right, and then the Lord goes into action. So this is gonna happen. Go ahead, right?
To execute vengeance upon the heathen.
See, to execute vengeance upon the heathen.
And punishments upon the people.
Go ahead.
To bind their kings with chains.
Yep.
And their nobles with fetters of iron.
And the nobles with, hey man, we taking the kings. You rich elite. Yeah, nigga. Get ready for them shots. Get ready. All right? Read that again.
To bind their kings with chains.
See, to bind their kings with chains. Go ahead.
And their nobles with fetters of iron.
And their nobles. Hey, man. You're going to be the first fruits of slavery. Guaranteed. All right? Go ahead. Is it more on that?
Okay,
go ahead.
To execute upon them the judgment written.
See? To execute upon them the judgment written. So all we doing is speaking what is written already. And the Lord is going to make it manifest in due time. Yeah, I believe it was it on that. Ezekiel 25 and verse 12. 25. Ezekiel chapter 25 and verse 12. And can you hold Psalms 2? Psalm chapter 2. Because you don't drink of that cup, man. You don't drink of that cup of slavery. You got to. What does that say in Revelation? Let me get that real quick. This is Revelation. And these are comforting words to the Israelites, man. Those who wholeheartedly believe in the testimony. All right? Revelation chapter 13. I'm going to start at verse 9. If any man have an ear, let him hear. Yeah, if you got understanding, you can comprehend this. Well, good for you. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and faith of the saints. You want to speak on that?
Yeah, man. That's, who led us into captivity? Esau. The so-called white man,
right.
In the transatlantic slave trade. And these other nations, man, you had your hands in it too, man. In Sub-Saharan, you other nations going into captivity too.
Right.
The tabernacle of David is being raised right now, man. Right before your eyes, man.
That's right, man. That's a beautiful point. What was going on when David was in power, man? He had all the heathen under his feet. All right, where it made the rule of King Solomon, which is Yahawashi, a smooth transition, man. There was no war going on during that time, man. But why? Because the Lord had already established the throne of David. And guess what? He established the throne of David again. You got that song too? I'm gonna answer me, and I will give the heathen. Like it's like you got that? Make sure this thing is working. Okay.
Who said I'll raise up the
Yep,
tabernacle?
2 and 8. Oh, that's Amos 8. Oh, Amos 9. Amos 9 and 8. You got it?
This book of Psalms, chapter 2 and verse 8. Ask of me,
Yep.
and I shall give thee the heathen for thy inheritance.
See that? So the Lord is telling King Solomon, who is Yahawashi, all right, and ask of me, and I will give thee the heathen for thine inheritance. Go ahead.
And the uttermost parts of the earth
Yep. Go
for
ahead.
thy possession.
And the uttermost parts of the earth for thy possession. Go ahead.
Thou shalt break them with a rod of iron.
See that? We're going to have to whoop y'all these nations' ass, man. All right, remember Esau had the whip. So what's 2 times that? A rod of iron. Crack their ass over the head, man. All you nations gonna get. You got it, right?
That's a lot.
Oh, you good. That's something to be joyous over. We understand the end of the story. We understand that latter end. When this place get ultimately overthrown, guess what? We gonna be in power. We gonna whoop y'all ass. Go ahead, huh?
Thou shalt dash them in pieces like a potter's vessel.
See? Go ahead.
Be wise now, therefore, O ye kings.
Yep.
Be instructed.
See, be instructed. See, we are being raised up now to be king. The Lord is instructing us right now. Go ahead, huh?
Ye judges of the earth.
Ooh, see, you judges of the earth. The Lord is raising up judges, man. What do you say? If you can only see, it's a scoffing ass nigga day. That's what that is. 3 in a row. Yeah, hey, man, them gonna be the first ones that's gonna be hungry in the time of trouble, man. We're gonna be running trying to get something to eat, and they ain't gonna have nothing to eat. Keep scoffing. We love it. Read that again, Baba Shah.
Be wise now, therefore, O ye kings.
Yep.
Be instructed,
Yep.
ye judges of the earth.
Yep.
Serve the Lord with fear,
Serve the Lord Yahawah with fear. Go ahead.
and rejoice with trembling.
And hey, man, we coming back humbly to Yahawah, asking for conditions of peace. We don't want you to destroy us. That's it on that.
God.
Hold Jeremiah 30 and verse 16. You got it out. You got it.
Amos chapter 9, verse 11. In that day will I raise up the tabernacle of David that is fallen. You know, this is what the Lord is doing, man. He's raising us up, man. We was at a lower state, man. We niggas out here, man.
Yeah, man.
You know, we ain't know no better, you know, and off in all kind of bullshit, man. You know, seeking the Lord, man. You know, with call all y'all by Shim Yahawashi, man. You know, he raised up us up out of darkness, man.
Right.
You know? And it says, and close up the breaches thereof, and I will raise up his ruin.
Hey, he said close up the breaches thereof. Hey, this thing's gonna be encamped around, circled in. You gonna be in the house. And what else he said?
And I will build it as in the days of old.
See? And what was going on in old? David had all the nations under that damn rod of iron, man. All right, and that's what we going back to. That's what's promised. It's on there. You got it.
And they may possess the remnant of Edom.
You got it. That's beautiful.
And that's what that's why we doing this thing, man, for rulership, man.
That's right.
You know, we want the Rothschild.
That's right.
The DuPont, the Rockefellers, man. You know what I'm saying? Esau, man, the elite bankers, man. We want them niggas, man.
Yeah, man.
All right?
Yeah, we gonna have your ass too. All right, we boldly Hey, why? Because the Lord said we gonna have your ass.
And of all the heathen,
all the heathen.
So, you know, food, you know, all the niggas, all these other nations, man, you know, they go up against Yasharala, man. You know, we want you as in here. Fuck reparations, man. Fuck reparations, man. Right. You know, we want the heathen, man. Right. You know,
that's real reparations, slaves, man. You know,
for real.
That's what's coming to you, It's your kingdom is falling, man. We looking past this bitch. It's temporal. We looking for what's gonna occur very soon. The kingdom of heaven.
That's like if I might add, this play through, man. You know, try to Jake, man. This bullshit. They trying to give you $100 to take that jab, man. You know, this shit crazy as hell, man. This place, man. If you still want to continue on in this bullshit ass, this bullshit where they trying to kill you, man. You know, you deserve to die. Woe unto them. Woe unto the world and them that dwell therein, man. Niggas that refuse to repent and turn back to Yahawashi, man, you deserve to die, man.
Right. And that's what's the only thing gonna be left for you, man. You gotta die. 2/3 gotta be cut off. You going the way of Cain, you going the way of Esau. So you gotta go. They doing that? A little bit.
Thus saith the Lord that doeth this.
Woo! So the Lord, how about some again? Who gonna do it? It's already written and decreed. You go back there where you was at. Ezekiel. Leave Ezekiel. Where you at right there? Ezekiel 25. And what I got you on?
Jeremiah 30:16.
Okay, yep. Ezekiel 25. 12.
This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 25, verse 12. Thus saith the Lord power.
Oh, again, thus saith the Lord. Go ahead.
Because that Edom has dealt against the house of Judah by taking vengeance.
By taking what?
By taking vengeance.
See, this you niggas got a lot to play for. The Lord said, because. Go ahead.
And has greatly offended.
And you greatly offended. Go ahead,
and revenge himself upon them.
Go ahead.
Therefore, saith the Lord Yahawashi, I will also stretch out mine hand upon Edom.
Yeah, upon Edom. America, Babylon the Great is where Edom resides. Okay? Go ahead,
and will cut off man and beast from it.
Yeah, man, because the animals are defiled. So everything in this bitch gotta go. Only ones who are gonna be saved is the elect, being lifted up in those chairs. Go ahead,
And I will make it desolate from Taman.
Yep.
And they of Dedan shall fall by the sword.
Yeah, man. The Lord just letting you know He gonna kill every last one of you Edomites, man. If you left here on the shores of America, you good as dead.
Right?
You dead. If you ain't going up in those chairs, when those missiles come down, you dead. That's the only way out of here.
And I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel.
See that? Go ahead.
And they shall do in Edom according to mine anger.
See, it's according to the Lord's anger. But when you get those 60, 80, 120 hits of that iron pole, guess what? It's up to the Lord's will, man. It's going to be in His anger. But the Lord going to give those men all those memories back. Believe that through the Spirit. We're going to know who Christopher Columbus is when he come out the womb. We're going to know who Andrew Jackson is when he come out the womb, man. Get what? It's going to be hot potato on your ass, nigga. Go ahead, hey, man. We got dibs on vocab. You know we like way down the list because Apostle I said he want that nigga first. Hey, man. We're putting in our ticket net. Shit. Yeah, man. And we through the Spirit, we believe this dude Haman, man, the one who came up against all of Israel again, man. That's what this nigga trying to do, man. But you're not making any headway. If anything, you causing more people to check out the Hebrew Israelites, man, and come into the faith. Those the ones who we call. Okay, go ahead, Al.
And according to my fury.
Yep, according to the Lord's fury. Go ahead.
And they shall know my vengeance.
Yep.
Saith the Lord power.
And you don't know the vengeance of the Lord. Why? Because you do revenge yourself, man. Okay? Is that it on that? You go ahead, Al.
Book of Jeremiah, chapter 30, and verse 16. Therefore all they that devour thee shall be devoured.
Yeah, all that devour thee shall be devoured. Go ahead.
All thine adversaries,
including these other nations, go ahead.
every one of them,
go ahead,
shall go into captivity.
So what?
Shall go into captivity.
All you motherfuckers, all you gonna get it. all you gonna get it. Like the brother was mentioning, the sub-Saharan slave trade. We ain't forgot about you, Ishmael. We ain't forgot about you either, Ham. You sold us to the fucking Grecians. We ain't forgot. And you gonna get it back.
And they that spoil thee shall be a spoil, and all they prey upon thee will I give for a prey.
All that prey upon us, the Lord gonna give for a prey. All right, and this is to the elect right now, but eventually all of Israel gonna have slaves, man. Maybe you go. There's more on that. You got another precept? Go ahead.
All right, this is in the book of Psalms, chapter 80, and I start at verse 3. They have taken crafty counsel against our people and consulted against our hidden ones. They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance.
So like, start that up with great read that again. You want me to start at verse 1 or back at 3?
Come. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 83 and verse 1.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. I heard it, but that's beautiful. Because all these nations came together, all right, to cut us off from being a nation. Read that. That's beautiful.
Keep not thou silence, O Yahawah.
And that's what you see in the Lord speaking. Everything is getting into action. Go ahead,
Hold not thy peace, and be not still, O power. For lo, thy enemies make atonement, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head.
Yeah, they that hate thee have lifted up the head. Esau Edom, man. All right, the chiefly, matter of fact, keep going.
They have taken crafty counsel against our people, and consulted against our hidden ones.
Go ahead.
They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation,
Go ahead.
that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance.
And who is the one, the ringleader? Go ahead.
For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee. The tabernacles of Edom.
See, the tabernacles of Edom. You niggas was the ones, man. We read earlier, remember, oh Lord, the children of Edom, who said, race it, race it. You niggas was cheering the Babylonians on. Guess what? You got it. Like they say in the world, brother, run up on you. Oh, you got it? Yeah, you got it right now. But the Lord gonna get you pretty soon. Go ahead,
And the Ishmaelites,
fucking Arabs. Go ahead.
Of Moab.
Go ahead. Them damn Moabites. They had us in captivity and slavery too. Go ahead.
And the Haggardese.
More Africans. Go ahead.
Gabal.
Africans. Go ahead.
Ammon.
Fucking Japanese. We got you too, man. Go ahead.
And Amalek.
Hey, we already know. Amalek, the damn bangers. Hey, man, we gonna go to work on your ass, man. The Lord gonna have to put a heavy spirit in you to take this punishment. I'm telling you. Go ahead,
The Philistines.
Africans.
With the inhabitants of Tyre.
More Africans. See these damn. Don't forget about these goddamn Hamites, man. I'm telling you, they gonna have to get it too. Cause them the ones that sold us to the Grecians. Can you hold that? Get Joel 3. I believe Joel 3. And read that again. Read the list of them names again.
The tabernacles of Edom, and the Ishmaelites of Moab, and the Haggardese, and Gabal, and Ammon, and Amalek, the Philistines with the inhabitants of Tyre. Ashur also is joined with them. They have hopeless the children of Lot. Selah.
Yeah, man. All these damn nations, man. All right, they were hoping the children of Lot, Moab. All right, and Ammon. Yeah, you didn't hope in them now, man. You didn't help them. All right, and now it's coming back on your head, man. And it's coming soon. I believe that was it on that. Joel 3. You know what? If you can find that where it says, have you sold to the Grecians? Go back to Amos 1. You already got it.
This is the book of Amos, chapter 1, verse 11. Thus saith the Lord. For 3 transgressions.
Again, thus saith the Lord. You got to understand, we are not saying our own words. We are proclaiming the words of the Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi. And his words ring true. When you speak his words, they magnify and go into action. And that's what we seeing playing out on the earth. The words of the Lord are being made manifest. You got wildfires, tornadoes, earthquakes in diverse places, locusts, mice, All these certain places, drought. You even got the drought now hitting South America. Went into that earlier. The epic economist said they ain't got enough food to feed the cattle, and they finding them drop dead from extreme heat down there. 1,000 head of cattle was dead. See? Well, guess what? It's the Lord Yahawah. These certain scourges, and when it's to this fullness, Babylon gonna be a fool. It's gonna be crazy out here, man. You wanna speak on that?
Oh, it's just, yeah, man. You know, especially when there ain't no food. You know, Jake losing, man. You know, we so used to eat. You know, people really gonna lose it, man. And then especially a lot we talking about a lot of these businesses. Like a lot of these businesses, because they finna mandate this jab, you know, shit just really gonna spiral, because there's a lot of Jake gonna be like, fuck that, you know, and quit. So these businesses ain't gonna be ran, and that dollar gonna collapse, you know, and it's gonna be all out chaos, man. You know, and Eve, man, you know, Eve, he's finna fuck you up, man. He's finna humble the shit out of you, man.
Yeah.
You know, you prideful ass women. Eve is prideful as hell, man.
It's crazy. You know, Esau really tailor-made this system for Eve. He ain't really tailor-made it for his own woman, all right? Because he always gonna have his woman, you know, under his foot. But he tailor-made it for Eve. That's why you see these certain governors now, Eve, these certain judges, because Esau tailor-made it because he wanted the woman on top of us, the Israelite woman on top of the Israelite man. All right, that's a part of this place having to be turned upside down. But it's fucked up out here, man. It's fucked up, man. Eve proud ass, Esau proud ass. These other nations looking down on you. So guess what? You gonna drink of that cup of slavery, and Eve, you gonna be humble.
It's like and Jake too, man. You know, Jake prideful as hell, man.
Yeah.
You know, around here, man, rejecting the prophets. You know, that's pride. You know, you want to hold on to that bullshit ass Christianity and Islam. You know, man, that shit gonna get you killed, man.
Yep.
That shit lead to death, man.
Matter of fact, start at verse 9 on that. Read that first though, because this going right into it. Go ahead.
It's the book of Joel, chapter 3, verse 6. The children also of Judah and the children of Jerusalem have ye sold unto the Grecians.
Matter of fact, start at verse 4.
Come. Up to verse 4, it says, yea, and what have ye do with me, O Tari?
Matter of fact, start at verse 3. Let's get all that.
And they have cast lots.
Matter of fact, just start at the top. Salaki.
Yeah.
Let's get all that. We at you. We just gonna cut it up in little bites and pieces and feed it to the flock.
This is the book of Joel, chapter 3, verse 1. For behold, in those days, in that time.
Ooh, in those days, and at that time, which is prophecy. Go ahead.
When I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem.
And that's what you're seeing. The Lord is now bringing us near to him. He's turning back our captivity. But these damn devils want to forward the affliction, even though they see the signs of the kingdom crumbling. You got it out.
I will also gather all nations.
Woo, go ahead.
And will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat.
Jehoshaphat, yeah, the World War III, the Battle of Armageddon, as we say. All right, Yahawashi, the judgment of the Lord. Go ahead, huh?
And will plead with them there for my people.
Hey, man, you think that word plead means to beg? Hell no, the Lord coming to kill, man. He coming to slaughter. That's it. Go ahead, huh?
And for my heritage, Israel.
And for my heritage, Israel. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. You are the children of Israel. Go ahead, huh? You mark, man.
Whom they have scattered among the nations.
See, we were scattered among the nations, man. All right, that's why the Lord told us to go and teach all nations. Hey, man, that's part of the curses. And you wagon-tagging Christians can't understand that. But the Lord don't change. He only have love for his people. Go ahead,
parted my land.
And parted my land.
And they have cast lots for my people. And have given a boy for an harlot.
And given a boy for a harlot. Go ahead.
And sold a girl for wine.
And that's what these fucking Hamites did, man. Go ahead,
that they might drink Yea, and what have ye to do with me, O Tyre and Zidon,
And old Tyre and Zidon, two ancient ports, all right, in Africa, run by Hamites. Okay, go ahead.
and all the coasts of Palestine?
Go ahead.
Will ye render me a recompense?
Yeah, will you pay the Lord back? Go ahead, because he chose the children of Israel and not you. You gonna pay the Lord back? Go ahead.
And if ye recompense me
Yep.
swiftly
See, swiftly. Go ahead.
and speedily,
Yep.
will I return your recompense upon your own head.
It's gonna come back on you, man. It's gonna be returned back on your own head. We read about Tyre and Zidon, all right? What we have read about in Psalms 83, these same Hamite nations. Go ahead.
Because ye have taken
Yep.
my silver and my gold,
Go ahead.
and have carried into your temples my goodly pleasant things.
Go ahead.
The children also of Judah
Yep.
and the children of
Go
Jerusalem
ahead.
have ye sold unto the Grecians,
See, have you sold unto the Grecians? Go ahead.
that ye might remove them far from their border.
And we are far from our borders, man. All right, we are in the Americas. We in the ends of the earth. Okay, what these missions gonna be shot to, man. All right, is it on that, ain't it? Okay, yeah, start at verse 9.
Yeah, this is the book of Amos,
Because it's rolling right into it.
chapter 1, verse 9. Thus saith the Lord,
Yeah. Oh, thus saith the Lord. Go ahead.
for 3 transgressions of Tyre,
You see, for 3 transgressions of Tyre, which is Tyrus and Zidon. Go ahead.
and for 4,
Go ahead.
I will not turn away the punishment
See,
thereof,
the Lord ain't gonna turn away the punishment on you. You gonna get it too. Go ahead.
because they deliver up the whole captivity to Edom.
See that? They delivered up the whole captivity to Edom, man. And guess what? You're gonna get that back. Go ahead, huh?
And remember not the brotherly covenant.
Yep, go ahead.
But I will send a fire on the wall of Tyre,
Yep,
which shall devour the place thereof.
go ahead.
Thus saith the Lord, for 3 transgressions of Edom,
Yep,
and for 4, I will not turn away the punishment thereof,
go ahead.
because he did pursue his brother with the sword.
See, he did pursue his brother with the sword, man. All right, goddamn tight packing, okay, gator bait, lynchings. He did pursue his brother with the sword, that perpetual hatred. That's why the Lord gonna be justified in Obadiah 18 your ass. Well, your ass is totally gone, burnt up, out of here. Go ahead, huh?
And then cast off all pity.
And did cast off all pity. You don't care, man. You had us lynching, hung from a tree, and you knew the scriptures where it said don't have a man hanging overnight, but you did that shit anyway. And you gonna get that back. Go ahead, huh?
And his anger did tear perpetually.
See, and his anger did tear perfection, that old hatred. And we can go to the humble beginnings of that hatred in Genesis. Okay? Go ahead.
And he kept his wrath forever.
And he kept his wrath forever. Even now, this devil is poised to come down. That's why we out here warning you and exhorting you to understand what this devil is poised to do, man. Because he kept his wrath perpetually. All these legislation and laws this devil is setting up is meant to get you, Jake. That's who it's aimed at. That's who it's targeted for. First, you were the face of the C-19. Now you're the face of the unvaccinated. Because he's targeting you, Jake. Even though it's more his people here, all right, they outnumber us here, all right, as far as so-called Negro and so-called Caucasian. But it's more of them not taking it. So why are they not the face of the thing? Why are they not the face of the thing? Why? Because we know this devil getting ready to come down with great wrath. Keep going with that. Go ahead,
Come. But I will send a fire upon Taman.
Yeah. The Lord gonna send a fire for your ass. It started by the way of the word, okay? And it's gonna manifest by the way of those ICBM missiles. And the Lord hitting this bitch with laser fire from the, oh man, that was a beautiful dream. The brother said he had a dream of the chariots hitting this bitch. And when the laser fire came down, it was like it was tearing up the ground. It was tearing up the ground as it's coming down, man. That's a beautiful vision, man. when the Lord hit this bitch. You want to speak on it? You got it?
Oh yeah, man. It was just cherries. You know, they shoot like these red laser beams, man. They were hitting the ground, they fucking shit up, man. You know.
Hey, that's what it say though. We read that earlier. You know, in 2 Ezra 4, if the place where the evil is sown be turned not upside down, yeah, this place is gonna be utterly desolate wilderness. There's not gonna be a pipe. There's not gonna be a subway system. There's not gonna be a train yard left in this bitch. Nothing. You got it out.
But I will send a fire upon Taman, which shall devour the palaces of Boston.
Your wicked elite, your damn mansions that you have, all that shit gonna be gone. Go ahead,
Thus saith the Lord, for 3 transgressions of the children of Ammon.
Yep. See, the Lord is giving you a list on all these goddamn nations who going into captivity, because they had us in captivity. You still holding Jeremiah 30? Or did we read that already? 30 and 15?
We did.
Okay, good. We good. Yeah, I wanted to hear it again. All you nations, you going into captivity. Every last one of them. Go ahead,
And for 4, I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because they have ripped up the women with child of Gilead.
Go ahead.
That they might enlarge their border.
Yeah, man, they killed the children of, read that last part, Gilead, Gildad, so they can enlarge your borders, man. Guess what? The Lord gonna pay you back, man. He said, don't change the landmarks. That's what the Lord said, and you went and did it anyway. Following after the way of Esau either. Go ahead.
I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because they have ripped up the women with child of Gilead, that they might enlarge their border. But I will kindle a fire in the wall of Rabbah, and it shall devour the places thereof, with shouting in the day of battle, with a tempest in the day of the whirlwind.
Oh, and the tempest in the day of the whirlwind. When those ICBM missiles come down. All right, that destroying wind. What is that, Jeremiah 50? Get that out. That Jeremiah, maybe 50. No, it's 51. Jeremiah 51 and 1. That destroying wind. Oh, we finna get into the destruction. Go ahead.
And their king shall go into captivity. He and his princes together.
Yeah, man. Your elite are going to be the first fruits of slavery. The whole way around. All right? You got to get it. Is that it on that? Go ahead.
Saith the Lord.
Woo! See? Saith the Lord. So the Lord said it's going to do it. It's going to happen. Can you get real quick Isaiah 46 and start at verse 8 real quick before you get there. Yeah, man, the Lord thus saith the Lord. So don't blame us for just giving the report. Don't shoot the messenger. Don't shoot the messenger. You got it.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 46, verse 8. Remember this. And show yourselves men.
Go ahead.
Bring it again to mind.
Go ahead.
O ye transgressors. Remember the former things of old.
Yeah, man, the Lord has quickened us to remember the former things of old. All right, the Lord is raising up men, mighty men. Go ahead.
For I am the Most High. And there is none else.
Go ahead.
I am the Most High. And there is none like me.
There ain't none like Yahawashi. Go ahead.
Declaring the end from the beginning. And from ancient times. The things that are not yet done.
Go ahead.
Saying, my counsel shall stand.
See, thus saith the Lord, my counsel shall stand.
And I will do all my pleasure.
And he's going to do all his pleasure. In Isaiah 55, let's start at verse 8. He's going to do all his pleasure. All right, and one of his pleasures is to have you heathen in subjection up under the Israelites. Okay? Hold that. Go to Revelation 2 and 26. Because we're going to be, Lord willing, we part of that elect number, joint heirs with Yahawashi. And what did he have? He going to have the heathen, man. Go ahead.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 2 and verse 26. And he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end.
He that overcometh and keepeth my work unto the end. Go ahead.
him will I give power over the nations,
See that? Him will I give power over the nations. Go ahead.
and he shall rule them with a rod of iron,
See that? Go ahead.
as the vessels of a potter
Yep.
shall they be broken.
As a vessel of water shall they be broken in children. And that's what's gonna happen. All right, when the Lord put us in power and we start hitting these damn nations over here with that rod of iron,
Right.
all right, they gonna get their ass in line.
That's right.
It may take a little bit, but guess what?
We
That
got
first
something to give.
example is gonna be it.
Yeah, we got something to give them, goddamn. A little bit, give them a lot, goddamn, and hit them over the head.
That's right.
Shit.
Go ahead.
Even as I receive of my Father,
See? So Yahawashi already has this, man. It's gonna be made manifest on the earth. Go ahead.
and I will give him the morning star.
Yep.
He that hath an ear, let him hear.
If you can understand this saying, good for you. Is that it on that? Go ahead.
What the Spirit saith unto the church.
Ooh, what the Spirit says unto the church, letting you know, man, you want to get that back.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 55, verse 8. For my thoughts are not your thoughts,
Go ahead.
neither are your ways my ways,
Yep.
saith the Lord.
Go ahead.
For as the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways,
Go ahead.
and my thoughts than your thoughts.
Yep.
For as the rain cometh down,
As the rain cometh down, go ahead.
and the snow from heaven,
Yep.
and returneth not thither,
Go ahead.
but watereth the earth,
But water the earth, go ahead.
and maketh it bring forth in bud,
Yep. Make this word has now made it, these prophecies bring forth in bud. We see them. Go ahead.
that it may give seed to the sower,
Yep.
and bread to the eater.
And we eat it. All right, from these different live streams, these different video epistles, we eat good. We full every day. We eat good. Shit. I know I'm eating good spiritually. We ain't good. The Lord is preparing us up. He's actually fattening us up for the lean time. We ain't gonna have this information readily available. So you better get it now.
So shall my word be
DC, so shall my word be. Go ahead.
that goeth forth
Yep.
out of my mouth.
Go ahead.
It shall not return unto me void,
Go ahead.
but it shall accomplish that which I please.
Thus saith the Lord, it shall accomplish that which I please. Go ahead.
And it shall prosper in the thing whereto I sent
And
it.
it shall prosper. And it's going to happen. So the Lord said you're going to be in slavery, you're going to be in captivity. Guess what? You're going to be in slavery, you're going to be in captivity. You had something, brother? You sure? What was it?
Yeah, hold fast till I come.
That's beautiful. That's right. That's right. You got to endure to the end. And that's how you get rulership over the nations, man. You got to endure this thing to the end. You got that other precept?
No, it's a
You got something? Go ahead.
No, just to add, man, that had me weak. You said we eating good.
Hey, yeah.
Shit, it's finna be a famine. It's finna be a famine of the word.
Sit out.
You know, we getting this word, we eating good out of the word, man. You know, it's finna be a famine.
Hey,
You know, like, ooh.
I'm telling you, you ones that been playing around, man. You ones that been eating up and soaking up this word, man. Y'all ain't gonna be famished. You gonna be famished in that day. It's gonna be a physical famine. It's gonna be a spiritual famine. And when that spiritual famine comes, you're gonna be at your wits because you're gonna be unstable.
God,
That's beautiful.
ain't been laboring.
Hey,
It is beautiful.
You don't work, you don't eat.
that's it. That's
That's
it.
what they say.
That's
That's
it.
motherfucker work then.
And we in the time of the Lord, you know, building up that spiritual bank account. So when it's time to cash in, we cash in a little bit of here, a little bit of there. And Lord willing, that spiritual bank account lasts us all the way into the coming of Yahawashi, man. All right? And we want to see them chariots, man. We want to see the Lord pop on the scene and destroy our enemy. You know? Can you hold Sirach 10 and verse 6? Was that it on that? Okay. You had another precept I had you grab, right?
God, you had me on Revelation 12:12 and Jeremiah 51:1.
Yeah, give me Revelation 12 and 12.
Okay. It's the book of Revelations, chapter 12 and verse 12. It says, therefore rejoice, ye heavens, that ye dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth
Yep.
and of the sea.
Yep.
For the devil is come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he had but a short time.
Yeah, he see the prophets out on the highways and byways. He see the Israelites waking up. You best believe he know who's watching what, nigga. He know who's watching what. So he see the Israelites are being waking up. All right? And this devil know he got a short time. Why? Because the prophecies are playing out. They're showing forth. They're manifesting. Right?
Right in front of our faces.
That it on that up?
Oh, shit. This shit is
Read
crazy.
the book of Ecclesiastes, Sirach, chapter 10, verse 8.
Yep.
Because of unrighteous dealing.
Yep. And who did these unrighteous dealings, man? We can go back to the humble beginning. That's right, brother. Esau. All right, when he lied to the Native Americans. All right, about what? About these certain peace treaties, man. That nigga didn't keep none of them. All right? He got this by unrighteous dealings. Go ahead.
Injuries and riches got by deceit.
Yep, injuries and riches gotten by deceit. Go ahead.
The kingdom is translated from one people to another.
And that's what's going to happen because of these injuries. All right, and riches gotten by deceit. The kingdom is going to be translated. Man, I forgot who said it, but the brother said, you know, there's certain riches that's in the Vatican that they've been holding for the Israelites, man, for the elect.
I believe it's gonna
You know, because the Lord said we're going to get all that substance back. You know?
They know not to goddamn destroy.
Yeah. Go ahead. Hey, brother, you mind coming around this way and you listen to the word?
Verse 9. Why is earth and ashes pride?
Why the hell you damn mortals back and proud? What the hell make you so goddamn proud? Why is earth and ashes proud? You ain't shit to Yahawah Yahawashi, man. Go ahead.
There is not a more wicked thing than a covetous man.
Yeah, man. Who was that? Esau Edom, man. We spoke on it how he was not on the end of the treaties, man. He just came in and took. And guess what? The Lord said he spared your hands on the blood. Go ahead, huh?
For such an one setteth his own soul to sale.
And this damn devil have set his own soul to sale. Can you get real quick? Luke chapter 9, I believe. No, Luke chapter 4 and verse 9. This damn devil have set his own soul to sale. Read that again from the top.
Why is earth and ashes proud?
Yep.
There is not a more wicked thing than a covetous man.
Go ahead.
For such an one setteth his own soul to sale.
For such as one set of his own soul to sale. And what we read in Job 9 and 24. The earth has been given into the hand of the wicked. Well, how was it given into the hand of the wicked? Can you start at verse 6?
It's the book of Luke, chapter 4 and verse 6.
Yep.
And the devil said unto him, all this power will I give thee,
Yep.
and the glory of them.
And the glory of them, go ahead.
For that is delivered unto me.
Yep.
And to whomsoever I will give, I give it to.
See, so the Lord, Yahawah Yahawashi, put the wickedness of this wicked world, all right, into the hands of the spiritual demon Satan. And he said that I will give it. Read that last part again.
And to whomsoever
I
will give,
go ahead.
I give it.
See that? So this damn devil has set his soul to sale. All right, he's going the way of Cain, man. All right, he's going to be destroyed because he wanted to worship Satan. Go ahead,
If thou therefore wilt worship me,
see, if thou therefore will worship me, go ahead.
all shall be done.
Yeah, all shall be done. That's it on that. So that's the point. Because this devil, all right, had the power, spiritual demon Satan had the power to give this earth, this world, this current rulership into whoever he wanted to. And this damn devil has set his soul, all right, to be a sale to the spiritual demon Satan. Go ahead, Al.
Because while he liveth,
Yep.
he casteth away his vows.
See that? Go ahead.
The physician cutteth off a long disease.
The physician cut off a long disease. And who is this disease? Esau Edom, the so-called white man. The physician cut off a long disease. Go ahead.
And he that is today a king tomorrow
Yep.
shall die.
Tomorrow shall die. Esau, you gonna die, man. All right? Point blank period. That's it, man. You're going to be taken out the way. All right? Straight? You holding something?
That Jeremiah 51:1.
Yep, let's get into the discussion. Before you get that, we're going to get Revelation 17. Because without the elect being sealed, we won't get out of here either. Those things are going to play into the prophecies also. Revelation 17. Before we get that. 17. You got it.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 17, verse 1. And there came one of the 7 angels, which had the 7 vials, and talked with me, saying unto me, Come hither, I will show unto thee the judgment of the great whore that sitteth upon many waters.
Yeah, this great whore is America, Babylon the Great. It sitteth upon many waters, many seas. Go ahead.
With whom the kings of the earth have committed fornication,
Yep.
and the inhabitants of the earth have been made drunk with the wine of her fornication.
Yeah, they followed after the ways of Esau. Go ahead.
So he carried me away in the spirit of the wilderness, and I saw a woman sit upon a scarlet-colored beast, full of names of blasphemy, having 7 heads and 10 horns.
Yep.
And the woman was arrayed in purple and scarlet color, and decked with gold and precious stones and pearls.
Hey, bro.
I'm sorry.
Read that again.
Come. And the woman was arrayed in purple and scarlet color.
Yeah, purple is a symbolism of royalty, right? Go ahead.
And decked with gold and precious stones
Yep.
and pearls,
Go ahead.
having a golden cup in her hand full of abominations
Having a golden cup in her hand full of abomination. These certain legislation and laws that he has propagated around the world. Go ahead.
and filthiness of her fornication.
Yep.
And upon her forehead was a name written,
Yep.
Mystery Babylon the Great,
Go ahead.
the mother of
The
harlots
mother of harlots. Go ahead.
and abominations of the earth.
Go ahead.
And I saw the woman drunken with blood of the saints,
Yep, this damn devil coming down with wrath. And this woman drunken with the blood of the saints. Go ahead.
and with the blood of the martyrs.
Yep. Matter of fact, Salakia, I'm Revelation 7. Salakia, Revelation 7:1. And we can go into that Revelation 7:1. Let's get back on point. You still holding that Jeremiah, right?
God.
Okay. Salakia, Revelation 7:1.
Now, this is the book of Revelation,
Yep.
chapter 7, verse 1.
Yep.
And after these things, I saw 4 angels standing on the 4 corners of the earth,
Go ahead.
holding the 4 winds of the earth.
Holding the 4 winds of the earth. This is what we want. Give me what those winds are, brother.
This the book of Jeremiah, chapter 51 and verse 1.
Yep.
Thus says the Lord,
Yep.
Behold, I will raise up against Babylon
Against Babylon, America, Babylon the Great, Mystery Babylon. That's why the Lord had us read that. Mystery Babylon. Go ahead.
and against them that dwell in the midst of them,
Yep. That dwell in the midst of you abiding with the laws of Esau, all these certain fornications and abominations, right? Go ahead.
that rise up against me,
Yep.
a destroying
A
wind.
destroying wind. And that's what we're reading here. The Lord said, matter of fact, hold that. Go back there.
And after these things, I saw 4 angels standing on the 4 corners of the earth,
Yep.
holding the 4 winds of the earth,
Go ahead.
that the wind should not blow on the earth,
Go ahead.
nor on the sea,
Nor on the sea until when?
nor on any tree.
Go ahead.
And I saw another angel ascending from the east,
Yep.
having the seal of the living power.
Go ahead.
And he cried with a loud voice to the 4 angels,
Yep.
to whom it was given to hurt the earth and the sea,
Go ahead.
saying,
Yep.
Hurt not the earth,
Hurt not the earth
neither the sea,
till what?
nor the trees,
Go ahead.
till we have sealed the servants of our power in their
And
forehead.
that's what we waiting on. For the servants to be sealed. So this destroying wind can come, man. By way of this thermonuclear missiles, these ICBM missiles. All right? Can you hold 2nd Ezra chapter 16 and start?
Saying, hurt not the earth, neither the sea,
Yep.
nor the trees,
Nor the trees
till we have sealed the servants of our power in their forehead.
until we have sealed the servants of Yahawashi in their forehead. Matter of fact, yeah, that was it on that, right? Ezekiel 9 and 4, right? So he has sealed. See, and how the people being sealed? Romans 10 and 13, right quick. The people are being sealed by the way of the word being preached. You got it.
This is the book of Romans, chapter 10 and verse 13. For whosoever shall call upon the name of the Lord,
Matter of fact, start at 10. 10 and 10.
verse 10, for with the heart man believeth unto righteousness,
Yep. With the mind, man believeth unto righteousness. Go ahead.
and with the mouth confusion is made unto salvation.
And with the mouth, confession is made. It's all good. Confession is made unto salvation. Go ahead.
For the scripture saith, whosoever believeth on him
Yep.
shall not be ashamed.
Go ahead.
For there is no difference between the Jew and the Greek.
Yeah, there's no difference between ones who know you Israel and ones that didn't know they Israel. That's neither Jew nor Greek. Why did they say neither Jew or Roman? All right, we went over this countless times. Those are Israelites, all Israelites. The Lord don't change. Go ahead.
For the same Lord over all is rich unto all that call upon him.
Yep, go ahead.
For whosoever shall call upon the name of the Lord shall be
And
saved.
you niggas who say we don't have the name of the Lord, what you gonna do with that precept? What you gonna do with that? It says in Acts 4 and 12, either is there any name given under heaven by which we might be saved? Go ahead, Al.
How then shall they call on him
Yep,
in whom they have not believed?
go ahead.
And how shall they believe in him of whom they have not heard?
Go ahead.
And how shall they hear
How
without
shall they hear? Go ahead.
a preacher?
Without a preacher prophesying, right? Go ahead.
And how shall they preach
Yep.
except they be sent?
Except they be sent. Go ahead.
As it is written, how beautiful are the feet of them that preach the gospel of peace
Go ahead.
and bring glad tidings of good things.
Yeah, man, you gonna have your oppressors under your foot. These are glad tidings of good things. You ruling over your oppressor, that's something good. That's what we telling you. That's what the Lord has declared for us to prophesy. Go ahead, huh?
But they have not all obeyed the gospel.
Yep.
For Isaiah saith the Lord, who have believed our report.
And that's the key. Who have believed our report? This gospel, man. This 100% true. Who have believed? Well, guess what? The elect is going to believe it and get out of here. Period. But again, they got to hear this word being preached for them to be sealed. Let's get that. Ezekiel 9.
This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 9, verse 4.
Second Ezra 16.
And the Lord said unto him,
Yep.
go through the midst of the city,
Yep.
through the midst of Jerusalem,
Yep. Jerusalem is a people before it's a place. Go ahead.
and set a mark upon the foreheads
Yep.
of the men that sigh and cry for all the abominations that be done
See,
in the midst
that
thereof.
same seal we read about in Revelation 7, all right, to set the mark, all right, that word mark means it's dawah, which means exempt from judgment, set that mark upon those men that sigh and cry. And in turn, the believers, the ones who believe on those words, on their report, all right, you're going to be sealed also. Go ahead.
And to the others he said in mine ear,
Yep.
go ye after him through the city,
Yep.
and smite,
And smite. Go ahead.
let not your eyes spare,
Yep.
neither have ye pity.
Go ahead.
Slay utterly old and young.
Utterly old and young. See, Hey man, when this famine comes and those death angels go out there, they ain't caring about how old your baby is. All right? They ain't caring about if it's a girl or a boy. They ain't caring. They just coming to slaughter. Go ahead, huh?
both maids and little children,
Yep.
and women.
Hey, why I say women twice, man? Both babes and little children. Cause you gonna get it. Eve, you gonna get it. Your proud ass gonna get it. We often go into this. These bitches don't know how to cook. They always running to the next restaurant and go get this and go get that. All right, when the food run out, what you gonna do then? You got it, Ash.
Come. But come not near any,
See?
but not come near any man upon whom is the mark.
Yeah, whoever has the mark, the Lord gonna pass over them. It's gonna be the second Passover. All right? That it on that?
And begin at my sanctuary.
Woo! And begin at the ones who know they Israelites. The ones who is off in the doctrine. You see how these things are lining up, man? They're gonna begin at you who say Cornelius is not an Israelite. He's gonna begin at the ones who say John the Baptist wasn't in the truth. He's gonna begin at the one that say the book of Hebrews isn't the word of the Most High. That's what we're gonna begin. Read that again. And begin at what?
Come. And begin at my sanctuary.
Yep, and begin at my sanctuary. Those who know they Israel, man. That's why it's such a small path that leads to life. And you gotta have the spirit of discernment to weather through all this bullshit.
Then they began at the ancient men which were before the house.
Yeah, man. Well, you guys who say that Yahawashi didn't do miracles, get ready for the sword. This same dude said, you need to stock up with beans and rice. Guess what? Those beans and rice, guess what? A man of the Lord is going to come upon your beans and rice while you dead and gone. Guarantee. You got something. He said stock up on beans and rice. He said it last year.
Oh,
Yeah, man.
Said the cherries, said the cherries ain't the aim.
Nigga, man. Niggas. That's why scripture say, riches are not comely for a nigga. What I got you hold?
2 Ezra 16 and verse 8.
Yep, go ahead.
All right. The mighty Lord sendeth the plagues.
Matter of fact, start at 5.
2 Ezra chapter 16 and verse 5.
Yep.
Plagues are sent unto you,
Plagues are sent unto you. Go ahead.
and what is he that may drive them away?
Yep.
May any man drive away an hungry lion
Yep.
in the wood?
Go ahead.
Or may any one quench the fire and stubble when it has begun to burn? May one turn again the arrow that is shot of a strong
Yeah,
archer?
matter of fact, hold on. Okay. May read that last part again, Salaki.
May one turn again the arrow that is shot of a strong archer?
Yeah, who gonna turn away this arrow, man? That is shot of a mighty archer or a strong archer. Matter of fact, can you get that word arrow real quick? You know? Because you think we're marrying modern terminology with an ancient book, but it's not. It's not. These words are dictating everything that's happening on the planet Earth right now. Oh, you ever seen that movie, The Never Ending Story, where the little boy was reading that book and everything he read started manifesting around him? Man, that's what we doing now, man. We reading the words of the book, we proclaiming them, and everything that we're reading is manifesting around us right now, man. This is real time. This is not an ancient book.
The never ending story.
Yeah,
like
that's
it's
it.
the
The
real
never-
never ending story.
That's it. The real never ending story. That's beautiful though. See, the Lord set up tangible things like that for us to recognize and equate it, and and the sisters and brothers that see it, they be like, oh shit, that's right. Everything is being dictated on the planet Earth right now by the words of Yahawashi. Everything. You got that word arrow? Just a simple Google definition. It may be Merriam-Webster.
Simple Google definition?
It might be. I don't know. They, Esau may have changed shit.
Yeah.
Matter of
Okay,
fact,
I got the simple Google definition.
matter of fact, hold on 1 second. Let me see. All right. Read that again.
This book of 2 Ezra chapter 16 and verse 7. May one turn again the arrow that is shot of a strong archer?
Yep. May one turn away the arrow that is shot. Yeah, he changed the simple Google definition. Let me go to Merriam-Webster. And the Merriam-Webster, we're marrying modern day terminology with our ancient book. A missile shot from a bow. And those bows are those silos, man. So what is this missile that the Lord is going to shoot? Go ahead, bro.
The mighty Lord sendeth the plague.
Yeah, and those one of the plagues. Matter of fact, hold that, get Zechariah, believe chapter 12, no, chapter 14 and verse 12, real quick. I might be able to get it quicker than you. Hold on. Read that again, one more time.
The mighty Lord sendeth the plagues, and who is he that can drive them away?
Yeah, the mighty Lord sendeth the plague, and who is he that may drive it away? Now, these certain plagues that we're seeing on the earth right now, the C-19 and all its variants, all right? A plague of distress. These people are languishing, all right? Their mindset is gone. What else is a plague of? It's a plague of drought, all right? Well, the water is low. The water shortage, man. The lowest level of those dams, those so-called lakes that's ever been, all right, in the West Coast. That's a plague, too. You got something? Go ahead.
So like you're dealing with the plagues, you know, you got the rattlesnake plagues.
Ooh,
you know, them beasts changing places
right.
because of the drought.
That's right.
You know?
They looking for water too.
Yep.
They showing up on folks' front yard. You walk out your door, you get hit by a rattlesnake and you dead. That's the work of Yahawashi. You going on you the bruise your coffee. You going out to get your morning paper and you bend down and a rattlesnake strike you in the face. Oh, certain plagues that the Lord is bringing already. They're being made manifest. But this ultimate plague, get that. This ultimate plague that the Lord gonna send.
This is the book of Zechariah, chapter 12. It's like in chapter 14, verse 12. And this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem.
So this is the plague that the Lord is going to send it. They have fought against the elect, the children of Israel, right? Go ahead.
Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet.
What's hard to know? The brother Rum made a beautiful point. If you on the fence right now, going back to Sarah Connor, she was on the fence. She and what happened to her head? She got burnt the hell up. So if you're on the fence right now, all right, you should know damn well what time we in. Go ahead, if you're on the fence, this is what's gonna happen to you. Read that again.
Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet.
Go ahead.
And their eyes shall consume away in their holes.
Hey man, what's hard enough to do that? Are you standing on your feet? Everything on you is consuming away. What is this plague? It's going to be shot to the ends of the earth. This is America, Babylon the Great. Niggas think this shit a joke, man. I can't wait till the Lord open up on you niggas.
So like if I might add, you know, the torture from that fire, man. You know, Jake, you think about when a piece of dirt get in your eye, goddamn fire, man. Lord sending fire, man. You have to breathe that shit in. It's gonna be going in your lungs. This ain't that barbecue fire either, man. You know, this is fire of these thermonuclear missiles, man. You know, Lord, man, that's a sword of destruction, man.
Yeah, the Lord said He's gonna leave you there and melt you. And melting is a process. That ain't just gonna be easy. No, the Lord gonna have you suffer. Matter of fact, yeah, I had another precept. Which you still in Second Ezra, right?
God.
Okay, good. Is more on that? That was it on that. Okay. What else you holding there? Second Peter, right? Okay, good. Hold also. Just had that precept. Don't worry about it. Lord willing to come back. Go ahead.
I'm starting on verse 7 because this second Ezra chapter 16 and verse 7. May one turn again the arrow that is shot of a strong archer.
Yeah, wait, one turn again, the arrow that is shot of a strong archer, which is Yahawah shot. Go ahead.
The mighty Lord sendeth the plague.
Yeah, and we just read that plague. Go ahead.
And who is he that can drive them away?
Go ahead.
A fire shall go forth
Yep.
from his wrath.
See? Go ahead.
And who is he that may quench it?
Go ahead.
He shall cast lightnings, and who shall not fear?
Who gonna cast lightnings, and who shall fear? Go ahead.
He shall thunder, and who shall not be afraid?
Go ahead.
The Lord shall threaten, and who shall not be utterly beaten to powder?
You folks should be scared as hell right now, man. Because the Lord is threatening you. Who's going to be utterly beaten to powder? Go ahead.
At his presence.
At his presence. See, the Lord is drawing near. He's drawing near to the earth which he made. Go ahead.
The earth quaketh,
Yep.
and the foundations thereof. The sea arises up with the waves
Go ahead.
from the deep, and the waves of it are troubled,
Go ahead.
and the fishes thereof also.
Go ahead.
Before the Lord and before the glory of his power.
Go ahead.
For strong is his right hand
Yep.
that bendeth the bow.
Strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow. Go ahead.
His arrows that he shooteth
Yep.
are sharp,
His arrows that he shooteth. Go ahead.
are sharp and shall not miss.
Go ahead.
When they begin to be shot into the ends of the world.
And to the ends of the world, where we at? When these missiles get ready to be shot to the ends of the world. America, Babylon the Great. Whether you want to believe it or not, these things are set to happen. Because why? The Lord is ready and poised to destroy America, Babylon the Great. Is that it on that? Read one more.
Behold.
Read two more. No,
Okay.
read three more. Read 16.
Yeah. Behold, the plagues have sent,
Yeah, behold, the plagues are sent. Go ahead.
and shall not return again
Yep.
until they come until they come upon the earth.
See, until they come upon the earth. Go ahead.
The fire is kindled,
Yep.
and shall not be put out
Yep.
till it consume the foundation of earth.
That's right.
Like as an arrow which is shot of a mighty archer,
Yep.
turneth not backward,
Yep.
even so the plagues that shall be sent upon the earth shall not return again.
So that everything that the Lord has sent out is going to accomplish that which he pleased, man. Point blank here. Is that it on that? Hold Psalms, I believe chapter 7. Matter of fact, before you get that, blow the coals and the fire, what is that? Isaiah 50. See if you find that blow the coals in the fire. You got that 2 Peter? Yep. Matter of fact, start at 3. Yeah.
This is the book of 2 Peter, chapter 3, verse 3.
Yep.
Knowing this first, that there shall come in the last day scoffers,
Yep. Scoffers, go ahead.
walking after their own
And we've
lust,
seen a plethora of scoffers just pass by here in this short extent. Go ahead.
and saying, where is the promise of his coming?
Yep.
For since the fathers fell asleep,
Yep.
all things continue as they were from the beginning of the creation.
Go ahead.
For this they willingly are ignorant.
Yeah, they willingly ignorant of it. They see the promises playing out, but they willingly ignorant that the Lord is drawing near, that he's poised to destroy this place. Go ahead.
That by the word of the Most High the heavens were of old,
Yep.
and the earth standing out of the water
Go ahead.
and in the water,
Go ahead.
whereby the world that then was,
Yep.
being overflowed with water, perished.
Yep. Talking about the flood. Go ahead.
But the heavens and the earth, which are now by the same word,
By the same word that we're reading about these ICBM missiles are what?
are kept in store,
Yep.
reserved unto fire.
Reserved unto fire. Go ahead. Yeah, them dudes are reserved on the fire that came by and scoffed and mauled. You know, you reserve your chicken. Go ahead.
Against the day of judgment
Yep.
and perdition of ungodly men.
Against the day of judgment and perdition. All right, that man of sin of ungodly men. Go ahead.
Be not ignorant of this one thing,
Yep.
that one day is with the Lord as 1,000 years,
Go ahead.
and 1,000 years as one day.
Go ahead.
The Lord is not slack concerning his promise,
Yep.
as some men count slack,
Go ahead.
but is long suffering to us,
Go ahead.
not willing that any should perish.
Yeah, not willing that any of the elect should perish. That's why the Lord has sent out this word so the elect can be sealed, all right, and those ICBM missiles can come. All right, go ahead.
But that all should come to repentance.
But that all the Israelites, the elect, should come to repentance. Now we know it's different prophecies, all right, namely the MOTB, all right, which is the RFID microchip, it's got to come to pass. And then the Lord is going to start fast forwarding that thing, all right? Once that thing is made mandatory.
Deep in the night,
Yep,
in the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise,
yep.
and the elements shall melt with fervent heat.
And the elements shall, what's hot enough to melt the elements, man? What's hot enough to melt the elements with fervent heat? Those ICBM missiles, those plagues that the Lord has prepared for Babylon the Great. Go ahead,
The earth also,
Yep.
and the works that are therein,
Yeah, the works that are in there's light poles, all right, these buildings, okay, your favorite bar establishment, right, your favorite nightclub hangout, all that shit gonna be burnt up. Go ahead,
shall be burned up.
See, go ahead.
Seeing
Yep.
then that all these things shall be dissolved,
Shall be dissolved. When you dissolve in something, man, there's nothing left. Go ahead,
what manner of persons ought ye to be
Yep.
in all holy conversation and godliness,
Go ahead.
looking for and hastening
Woo, looking for and hastening. That's what you see the men of the Lord doing. They're looking for and hastening. Go ahead.
unto the coming of the day of the Most High,
Yep.
wherein
Yep.
the heavens
The rulership, go ahead,
being on fire
Go
shall
ahead.
be dissolved,
shall be dissolved. Go ahead.
and the elements shall melt with fervent
So
heat.
that's going to cement the Lord's rule when those ICBM missiles come down, all right, and those chairs start lighting people on fire. That's going to cement the Lord's rule, man. All right, by the same way you came into the power of the devil, you're going to be taken out. You got that?
Oh, okay.
Oh, you got another precept?
Yeah,
Go ahead. What's your precept?
All right, this is the book of Joel, chapter 2. I'll start at verse 28. And it shall come to pass
Yep,
afterward that I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh.
yep,
And your sons and your daughters shall prophesy. Your old men shall dream dreams. Your young men shall see visions.
yep.
And also upon the servants and upon the handmaids in those days
Yep.
will I pour out my spirit.
That's what you're saying. The Lord is pouring out his spirit. There's so many videos going up, you can't keep up. The Lord is, and it's a reason why it's like this, so you can get it all right now, because the Lord is speeding up the time. Go ahead,
And I will show wonders in the heavens
Yep.
and in the earth, blood and fire
Yep.
and pillars of smoke.
Yeah, man, these certain volcanoes erupting. All right, blood, fire. You got blood moons. All right, fire, wildfire in Athens, wildfire in Turkey, wildfire in California. These certain signs, man. You can't see what's going on. Go ahead,
The sun shall be turned into darkness
Yep.
and the moon into
Oh,
blood
we seen that. We seen eclipse. We seen blood moon. Right? Go ahead.
before the great and the terrible day of the Lord comes.
Before the great and terrible day of the Lord comes. It's gonna be a terrible day for you not to be on the side of Yahawashi. Not in that tabernacle. Not dwelling in safety. It's gonna be a terrible day. Go ahead, all right?
And it shall come to pass
Yep.
that whosoever shall call on the name of the Lord,
Then whosoever of the Israelites, this is the book of Joel, written to the Israelites. It's for the Israelites, by the Israelites, okay? Or by the Israelites, for the Israelites. You got it.
And so like you see, it said, whoever shall call on the name.
Yeah, man.
So you gotta have the name.
Hey, man, you
The
can
name,
read.
so like-
You know, you right. You gotta have a name. John what? John, I believe it's 17. Okay, the name of the Lord. You gotta have the name of the Lord. There, John 17. I have manifest thy name unto the men that thou hast given me out of the world. So the Lord has already given his name back, so we can call on the name. Go ahead.
If I may, just based on what you said on the Israelite, in verse 27, it says, and ye shall know that I am in the midst of Israel, and that I am the Lord your power, and none else.
And none else.
And my people shall never be ashamed.
Go ahead.
But you want to continue?
Yeah, continue.
And it shall come to pass afterward that I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh, and your sons and your daughters shall prophesy, your old men shall dream dreams, your young man shall see visions.
And that's what's happening now. The young men are seeing visions. Go ahead.
And also upon the servants and upon the handmaids in those days will I pour out my spirit. And I will show wonders in the heavens and in the earth, blood and fire and pillars of smoke.
Go ahead.
The sun shall be turned into darkness and the moon into blood before the great and the terrible day of the Lord comes.
It's going to be a terrible day when Yahawashi hit the scene, man. Terrible. Go ahead.
And it shall come to pass, prophecy, that whosoever shall call on the name of the Lord shall be delivered.
Shall be delivered. Go ahead.
For in Mount Zion, and in Jerusalem shall be delivered.
Shall be delivered. How you get around that? You don't. You can't. So in Mount Zion, all right, which means the monument or the remembrance, the Lord has remembered the elect once again. He said his deliverance is going to be in them. Is that it on that, brother? Just a little bit. Go ahead, you got it.
As the Lord has said, and in the remnant who the Lord shall call.
Ooh, in the remnant who the Lord shall call. You see that? The Lord ain't calling out to everybody. I got you holding something?
God.
Okay. Keep that. I had another precept call here. We'll get to it, Lord willing. Malachi 3, 4, and 1. Yep, that's it.
This is the book of Malachi, chapter 4, verse 1. For behold,
Ezekiel 22 and 20. Go ahead.
The day coming that shall burn as an oven.
Yeah, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven. It's coming. It's prophecy. Go ahead.
And all the proud.
Woo, go ahead.
Yea, and all that do wickedly.
Yeah, all the proud. Who was the proud? Esau, Edom. Who is those that do wickedly? Whereas our people, 2/3 of our people do wickedly. All right, they have no knowledge of doing good, but they wise to do evil. These same ones that do wickedly, go ahead,
shall be stubborn.
Yep.
And the day that cometh shall burn them up.
Shall burn them up. Go ahead.
Saith the Lord of hosts.
Yep.
That it shall leave them neither root nor branch.
Yep.
But unto you.
Yep. Go ahead.
That fear my name.
Yep. But unto you that fear my name. Ooh, that's bad. Go ahead.
Shall the Son of Righteousness arise with healing in his wings.
Yeah, those new bodies, man. So we gonna need those new bodies to go to work on you nations with that rod of iron. Go ahead.
And ye shall go forth and grow up as cows of the stall.
Yeah, and that's when we get to the kingdom, man, because we ain't gonna have to look over our back anymore. That's it on that. Yeah, what you holding?
I got Ezekiel 22:20, and I also got Isaiah 54:16.
You get Isaiah 54:16. You hold that Ezekiel 22:16. Yep. Yeah, man. The Lord has created these certain inventions, these certain devices, all right, through the way of Esau to take this devil out. It says, thus with violence. I think that's in Revelation 18. Thus with violence is this man going to be taken out of power. So the same way he came in is the same way the Lord going to take him out. That's righteous. You got that.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 54, verse 16. Behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire.
Smith, somebody that work with metal creating weapons, right? Go ahead.
And that bringeth forth an instrument for his work.
Go ahead.
And I have created the waster to destroy.
And the Lord has created the waster to destroy. These ICBM missiles, man. Okay? They're going to be set out from the ends of the earth, and they're not going to miss. You got that?
Okay. Ezekiel, this book of Ezekiel, chapter 20, verse 22.
Yep.
And it says, nevertheless, I withdrew mine hand.
So like it 20 and 22.
No, Salai, it was 22 and 20.
Yeah.
I have it.
Where you at, 20 and 22?
Kind.
Okay, yeah.
Salai. This book is Ezekiel chapter 22 and verse 20. As they gather silver and brass and iron and lead and tin into the midst of the furnace to blow the fire upon it, to melt it, so will I gather you in my anger.
See that? The Lord is going to gather you in his anger, right? Go ahead.
And in my fury, and I will leave you there and melt you.
And leave you there and melt you. That's what the Lord is going to do, man. He's going to leave you there and melt you. Hold that. Hold that. Go ahead. Read, matter of fact, read that again.
This is Isaiah chapter 54, verse 16. Behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire, and that bringeth forth an instrument for his work.
And they bring forth an instrument for his work. Go ahead.
And I have created the waster to destroy.
And the Lord has created the waster to destroy this ICBM missiles. All right, what is that? Can you get Wisdom of Solomon, I believe, 12 and 1? Because these people think that the Lord didn't create ICBM missiles. But the Lord created everything, man. His spirit is in everything. Matter of fact, leave that shit on there. Get John, you know what? I think it's Colossians 1 and like 12. Colossians 1 and like 12. You got that out? Go ahead.
This book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 12, verse 1. For thy incorruptible spirit is in all things.
For thy incorruptible spirit is in all things, including the ICBM missiles, man. The Lord has created everything. Is that what I want? Colossians 1. Maybe, hold up. Yeah, start at 15.
This is the book of Colossians, chapter 1, verse 15. Who is the image of the invisible power? The firstborn of every creature.
Go ahead. The firstborn of every creature. Go ahead.
For by him were all things created.
Including ICBM missiles, man. For by him all things were created. That all means all. Go ahead.
That are in heaven.
See? And what else?
And that are in earth.
And that are in earth. Go ahead.
Visible and invisible.
Visible and invisible. Go ahead.
Whether they be thrones, or dominions, or principalities,
go ahead,
or powers,
go ahead.
All things were created by him and for him.
All things were created by him and for him. You see? Is that it on that? So yeah, these ICBM missiles, they are created by Yahawashi. Can you get Job chapter 20? Where it says, I think like at 27, where he shall flee from the iron weapon. Let me see, make sure. Job 20. Hold on. Start at 22. This still holding Ezekiel, right?
This is the book of Job, chapter 27, verse 22. For the Most High shall cast upon him and not spare. He would fain flee out of his hand.
Read that again.
For the Most High shall cast.
You in Job chapter 20, verse 22.
It's a lot, yeah. 20 and 22. This is the book of Job, chapter 20, verse 22. In the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits.
Straits mean what? A level of difficulty. He in between a rock and a hard place. That rock being Yahawashi, and that hard place being this damn captivity he set for. Go ahead.
Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him.
Every hand of the wicked. Everybody gonna shoot their missiles at this bitch. Go ahead.
When he is about to fill his belly, when he is about to fill his belly, the Most High shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him, and shall rain it upon him while he is eating.
And shall rain it upon him while he is eating. Just when he think his new world order, all right, is going to be established, the Lord is going to do this. Go ahead.
He shall flee from the iron weapon.
What's the iron weapon? Go ahead.
And the bow of steel shall strike him through.
And the bow of steel shall strike him through. Can you hold Psalm 7 and We're gonna start at verse 10. The point is in verse 13. Go ahead.
It is drawn
Yep.
and cometh out of the body.
Go ahead. Oh, that body are those silos, those bowls, right? Go ahead.
Yea, the glittering sword cometh out of his gall.
Go ahead.
Terrors are upon him.
Terrors are upon him. Go ahead.
All darkness shall be hid
Yep.
in his secret place.
Yeah, man, this nigga is gonna be in straight confusion. He ain't gonna know what the hell to do. Is that on that verse? Or you want to leave him more? Go ahead.
A fire not blown shall consume him.
Ooh, a fire not blown shall consume him. Go ahead.
It shall go ill with him that is left in his tabernacle.
See, it's gonna go ill with you that is left here in the house of Esau, man. You abiding with this devil, is gonna go ill with you. Those ICU missiles gonna take you down through there. Matter of fact, that's it on that. It's Psalm chapter 7 and verse 10. You get what I asked for before that. What else?
Ezekiel.
Yep. Continue in there.
Okay, come on. This book of Ezekiel, and I'm gonna start at verse 23. And it says, "Yea, I will gather you and blow upon you in the fire of my wrath,
Go ahead.
and ye shall be melted in the midst
And
thereof."
you shall be melted in if you abide in his tabernacle, you're gonna be melted in the midst thereof. Go ahead.
As silver is melted in the midst of the furnace,
Yep.
so shall ye be melted
So shall you be melted. Go ahead.
in the midst thereof,
Yep.
and ye shall know that I, the Lord, have poured out my fury upon you.
And you should see, that's when you're gonna know it after death by pain. Why? Because the prophets have been spreading this word, all right? The words of Yahawashi, and then when they made manifest, then you're gonna know. By death by pain. Is it more on that? Whole Revelation 15 and 1.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 7, verse 10. My defense is of the Most High,
Yep.
which saveth the upright in heart.
But save the upright in heart, meaning you gotta have that inner man cleaned up. That's who the Lord gonna save, man. All right, he ain't gonna save anybody who's doing lip service. See, read that again.
My defense is of the Most High, which saveth the upright in heart.
Yep, to save the upright in heart. Go ahead.
The Most High judgeth the righteous,
Yep.
and he is angry with the wicked every day.
So the Lord is angry with this devil, man. He's poised. He's ready to come back and destroy this bitch. Go ahead.
If he turn not, he will whet his sword.
Yep.
He has bent his bow
See, he have bent his bow, that glittering sword. Go ahead.
and made it ready.
And made it ready. Go ahead.
He had also prepared for him the instruments of death.
Ooh, the instruments of death. So I see them looking. Go ahead.
He ordained his arrows against the persecuted.
He ordained his arrows. It said they're going to be shot to the ends of the world. They're not going to miss. He ordains his arrows for the persecutors, for the oppressors, man. Go ahead.
Behold, he travaileth with iniquity.
That's verse 13. Okay, that was it on that. You hold the song?
Revelation 15:1.
Yep, that's it.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 15 and verse 1. And I saw another sign in heaven,
Yep.
great and marvelous.
Go ahead.
7 angels having the 7 last plagues.
Yep, completion. This is 7 last plague. What are these plagues? Those ICBM missiles. Those 4 angels that's holding back the destroying wind. So you understand. Go ahead.
For in them is filled up the wrath of Yahawah.
See? Go ahead.
And I saw as it were a sea of
A
glass,
sea of glass. Go ahead.
mingled with
That's
fire,
what this bitch gonna look like, a sea of glass mingled with fire. It's gonna be looking like waves. Go ahead.
and them that had gotten the victory
Yep, them that had gotten the victory.
over the beast
Yep,
and over his image
yep, and over his image. Go ahead.
and over his mark
Yep,
and over the number of his name,
yep.
stand on the sea of glass.
Hey man, that's the elect. Lifted up in those chariots, looking down on America, Babylon the Great, as it burns and melts. That's a beautiful scene right there. Lord, when do we see that? Like for real. Go ahead.
having the hearts of Yahawah,
Yep.
and they sing the song of Moses,
Yep.
the servant of Yahawah,
Yep.
and the song of the Lamb, saying, "Great and marvelous are thy works,
Yep.
Lord Yahawah Almighty."
Yeah, it's talking about the remnant was afraid. Matter of fact, I believe that's it on that.
Oh, it's a
It's
little bit more.
Okay, come.
Just and true
Just and true.
are they ways, thou King of saints.
Woo, thou King of Saints, man. Dang, what did I wrong? Dang, hey, it's just that quick. It's a lot. I should have grabbed it first. Matter of fact, read that again. Lord willing to come back.
And they sing the song of Moses,
Yep.
the servant of Yahawah,
Go ahead.
and the song of the Lamb, saying, "Great and marvelous are
Yep. Why do you have ourselves out? Revelations 11 and start at verse 12. Yep.
This-
All you have ourselves out.
This is the book of Revelation.
Because we'll read about how the remnant went up and was looking down on the sea mingled with Gladys. Now let's read the account. Hold that. Get Matthew 24. Go ahead.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 11, verse 12. And they heard a great voice
Yep.
from heaven,
Yep.
saying unto them, "Come on hither."
Quam Yasharala, when those chariots pop on the scene, right? Go ahead.
And they ascended up to heaven in the cloud.
Those chariots that these certain niggas don't believe in. What cloud are we gonna ascend in then? One body. Go ahead,
And their and their enemies beheld them.
And their enemies beheld them. Wisdom of Solomon 5. Their enemies beheld them. Go ahead.
In the same hour
In the same hour, go ahead.
was there a great earthquake,
Yep.
and the 10th part of the city fell.
America is divided into 10 FEMA zones, and the 10th part of the city fell. Right? Go ahead.
And in the earthquake were slain of men
Yeah,
7,000.
this earthquake gonna be caused by those ICBM missiles, and that earthquake was slain 7,000 men, meaning a complete number of men were destroyed by those ICBM missiles. Go ahead.
And the remnant
And the remnant,
were affrighted
yep,
and gave glory to the God of heaven.
yep.
The second woe was past,
See?
and behold, the third woe cometh
See?
quickly.
The battle Armageddon, right? Yahawah Shabbat. It's coming quickly, and these things being stirred up right now, if you paying attention. All right?
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 30.
Yep.
And then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man
Yep.
in heaven.
Yeah. Then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man in heaven. Those chariots that you read about, 2nd Ezra 13, right? Go ahead.
And then shall all the tribes of the earth mourn.
Well, if he's coming back sweet Jeebus, why all the tribes of the earth gonna mourn? Right? Go ahead.
And they shall see the Son of Man coming
Yep.
in the clouds of heaven
Yep.
with power and great glory.
Power and great glory. Go ahead.
And he shall send his angels
Yep.
with a great sound of a trumpet.
Go ahead.
And they shall gather together his elect
Yep.
from the four winds,
Mm-hmm.
from one end of heaven to the other.
So at the same time, those missiles coming down, the Lord is liberating, saving, all right, the elect of the children of Israel. Right?
And he shall send his angels with a great sound of a trumpet. And they shall gather together his elect from the four winds,
Go ahead.
from one end of heaven to the other.
Yep.
Now learn a parable of the fig tree.
Is that Eve caught him over there?
God.
Yeah, man, he ain't have no pity for the old or young, man. That devil don't care. He don't care. Go ahead, out.
This is the book of Luke, chapter 21, verse 25. And there shall be signs in the sun,
Yep.
and in the moon,
And in the moon,
and in the stars,
yep.
and upon the earth distress of nations.
And that's what we seeing, man. You got these certain people protesting about this thing being mandated where they got to get a green card, all right, a passport, all right. They up in an uproar, all right. You see these things playing out. Go ahead.
With perplexity,
Yep.
the sea and the waves
Yeah,
roaring,
the people are in an uprage. Go ahead.
men's hearts failing them for fear
Yep.
and for looking after those things which are coming on the earth.
Go ahead.
For the powers of heaven shall be shaken.
For the powers of heaven shall be shaken by those ICBM missiles. Go ahead.
And then shall they see the Son of Man
See? Go ahead.
coming in a cloud with power and great
So
glory.
the same time the missiles are coming down, all right, the elect is going to be saved and lifted up. Go ahead.
And when these things begin to come to pass,
Yep.
then look up
Yep.
and lift up your heads,
Go ahead.
for your redemption draweth nigh.
Continue.
And he spake to them a parable.
Yep.
Behold the fig tree
Yep. That's what I want. Go ahead.
and all the trees. When they now shoot forth, ye see and know of your own selves.
Yeah, the Lord uses tangible things. When you see these buds shoot forth on these certain fruit trees, the fig tree, in this occurrence, right? Go ahead.
That summer is nigh at hand.
Yeah, the summer is not. Go ahead.
So likewise
Yep.
ye,
So likewise, go ahead.
when ye see these things come to pass,
Go ahead.
know ye that the kingdom of the Most High is nigh at hand.
Yeah, know ye that the kingdom of Yahawashi is nigh at hand. We close, y'all. Gird up your loins. We close. Go ahead.
Verily I say unto you, this generation shall not pass away
Yep.
till all be fulfilled.
See that? Go ahead.
Heaven and earth shall pass away,
Yep.
but my word shall not pass away.
Go ahead.
And take heed to yourself,
Take heed to yourselves. It's a warning from Yahawashi. Go ahead.
lest at any time your hearts be overcharged with surfeiting
Go ahead.
and drunkenness
Go ahead.
and cares of this
And
life,
cares of this life,
and so that they come upon you unaware.
as a thief in the night. Go ahead.
For as a snare shall it come upon all them that dwell on the face of the
Yeah,
whole
these
earth.
folks gonna be caught off guard. Go ahead.
Watch ye therefore,
Yep.
and pray always,
Yep.
that ye may be accounted worthy to escape all these
And
things.
that's what we're doing. We're watching the prophecy play out, and we're praying, Lord, keep us from this damn devil. Preserve us from the evil man. Watch and pray. Go ahead.
Come. That ye may be accounted worthy to escape all these things that shall come to pass.
Yep, that shall come to pass. So we're watching and we're praying that the Lord preserve us throughout all the said perils, because it's coming. Go ahead.
And to stand before the Son of Man.
And to stand before Yahawashi. That's it. So with that, Lord willing, it was edifying. We want to give all praise, honor, and glory to
Yahawah, bahasham, bahasham, Qadash.
double honors to our teachers, the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Much respect to you brothers labor worldwide in truth and sincerity. Salutations and blessings to the hopeful elect, believing on the words of Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi. Shalom, DTA, and Baba. Soon. Tonight. Real soon. Hey, shalom. The water for tuning in.